Stampers, Kim from stampingandperfection.com. Welcome to my craft room. I wanted to share a project that I recently saw on the Stampin' Up's 2014 catalog premiere event, and it's a fun little project that utilizes a piece of paper from one of these little designer series paper stacks. In the Occasions catalog, they have what's called the Fresh Prints designer series paper stacks. These are my favorite things because it's 4.5 by 6.5 piece of designer series paper, and you get quite a variety of patterns. They're still double-sided, but for some reason it's not as scary to cut into this piece of paper as it is to cut into a 12 by 12 piece of paper. And I feel like I just get a ton of projects out of one of these paper stacks. You get 48 sheets and it's quite a variety. Here for the Fresh Prints, here you'll see one of the two-sided pieces of designer series paper that you get. So I wanted to share a little project that they shared with us at the catalog, the 2014 catalog premiere. It's a little treat bag. How cute is this? This is one of the pieces of paper that I got from that little Fresh Prints designer series paper stack, and you can expect to see more designer series paper stacks in the annual catalog. They're just as fabulous as this. How cute is that? So let me show you how I made this, because I can just picture this will be just a great little thing to tuck a gift card into for graduation or Father's Day, or maybe for Father's Day a fishing plug, or anything fun like that. So for a birthday, of course, cash or a gift card is always a fun thing to get. So let me show you how this is made. I just took one of the pieces of paper and I scored it at 1 inch, at 1 1/2, at 2 inches, 4 inches, 4.5, and 5.5 inches. Again, that's 1, 1.5, 2, then at 4, 4.5, and 5. I turned it sideways and scored it at 1/2 inch. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this center section just like this up to that 1/2 inch score line. And then I'm just going to cut a little diagonal just like this up to that 1/2 inch score line where I just cut. I'm going to remove the rest of this, and I'm going to actually fold this over because it's a little difficult to see on this busy pattern. I just thought it would be a fun pattern. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Okay, I'm just removing up to that 1/2 inch score. I'm cutting right along the 1/2 inch score line, just like that. Now I'm going to go from the inside. I'm going to fold it this way, then back, and then back in like this. So I'm doing an accordion fold, in, out, in, creating this little gusseted bag shape. How cute is that? Now I'm just going to use a little bit of my Tombow glue. You can use whatever your favorite adhesive is. I'm just going to use a little of my Tombow glue. It'll actually come out of this container. My glue's gotten a lot of use lately. I'm going to put some there, and then I'm going to put some along here also. And then I'm just going to fold this over and attach this glue just like that. So you're going to glue that, and then you're going to fold this one in. I have a little of the glue on this little tab. Fold this over just like that, and it gives you the little gusseted bag. How cute is that? Here's another touch that I want to just share with you. Okay, to decorate the bag, I kept this super simple. I just cut a piece of Bermuda Bay at 1.5 by 3, and a piece of Rose Red at 1 by 2.5 or so, and I just made little pennant shapes. I attached them together. From the Another Great Year birthday set, I stamped the little Wish Big image in Bermuda Bay. on Whisper White cardstock. I punch it out with the Artisan label punch, and then you can see the little Bermuda Bay around the edges. I just took it and gently pushed it in and rotated it around on the ink pad. And to hook this together, I just have one of the little clothespins that you'll find in the Occasions catalog. I tied a little piece of linen thread around it, and I'm actually just going to hook this on like this. I'm going to keep it super simple. The little clothespins are being carried over into the annual catalog, but this stamp set, Another Great Year, is not being carried over. So this stamp set right here will be retiring when the Occasions catalog retires on May 31st. So if you like this, it's got a lot of great images. If you like this, you want to make sure that you stop by mystampingstore.com before May 31st and get this stamp set, because it's going to go away after May 31st. And look how quick and simple that is. I did the same thing on this with a couple of changes. I instead of using the Artisan label punch on this one, I used the 1 3/4 inch scallop square. I still color the edges just by rolling it onto the ink pad. I tied a little bit of linen thread here around the pennants, so now I've got a couple of little tiny gift bags. Super simple, super easy to make with that Fresh Prints Designer Series paper stack. So stop by my blog at stampingimperfection.com. If you haven't signed up for the mailing list, make sure you sign up for. I send out newsletters with information on sales, classes that I'm teaching. I give lots of exclusive tips, tricks, and tutorials just for my mailing list subscribers. Also, while you're at my blog at stampingimperfection.com, check out my virtual club called Stampers Lounge at stamperslounge.com. And that's where I send my customers, when they make purchases at mystampingstore.com, to get exclusive videos just for my customers using the current Stampin' Up! Products. So thanks very much for watching.